Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of my Openmind podcast. This will be episode 2. Este es episodio número 2 del podcast que he empezado. So hopefully you guys liked the first one. I was kind of nervous, pero ahorita ya. We're gonna loosen up y nos va a gustar mucho. I'm gonna do really good. So happy Halloween, guys. Uploading this on Halloween day. So when you guys are watching, it's gonna be Halloween. So happy Halloween. And if you guys go trick or treating with your kids or on your own, um, have fun, and just enjoy it. Today's episode, I'm gonna talk about scary things that have happened to me. Here. I have a video about contando scary things que me han pasado, pero en México. Now I'm gonna do a recent one. They're not in Mexico. They're here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and yeah. So okay. Um, last weekend I went to Horror Nights. Me and my amigos fuimos a Horror Nights. It was super fun, guys. It was super fun. 10 out of 10. I would love to experience it again. Was it scary? No, it wasn't scary at all for me. It wasn't scary. And I like horror stuff. Pero no, a mí no me dio miedo, me gustó mucho, me divertí. Vi a mi amiga Cari, a otros friends that I haven't seen also. So it was pretty fun. También we went to go see me and my friend Ayeli. Fuimos a ver la película del Terrifier as well. And it was a good movie overall. Like 10 out of 10 movie. Pero sí, like it was very gruesome. Like not your typical gruesome like Saw movie. No. Like it goes above and beyond. But it was a really good movie. Would I watch it again? Probably not. Or maybe like in like 10 years. But see, I had fun watching it with my friend. It was funny too. So we enjoyed it. I'm gonna link the video, el otro que tengo, about scary things that have happened to me in Mexico. I'm gonna link it down below para que lo vayan a ver if you haven't seen it. Y pues sí. I also dyed my hair red. If you see, it's like more reddish. Me lo volví a pintar just because I'm going to Mexico and I want my hair to look good. I want my hair to look good y a la vez no quiero que esté como tan bright. Like I wanted to like lower it down a little bit. So yeah, let's get started. Back in college, I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah, when I was a junior. Obviamente they do like what do you mean like spooky things. It's like a festival, like a spooky festival that they used to do. I think they still do it, and they have like a scary hallway. They have like different activities that you could do. Yeah, see. So when I went with my roommates to the event, right? And we saw like they had a medium, and we're like, oh my god, but we didn't think it was a real medium. Like I genuinely thought that it was a fake one. Like, ay, pues uno que like just like playing around. I feel like I have a hair. Just like playing around, pero no, like it was a genuine medium. Y pues like yo me di cuenta because pasamos por ahí y estaba like a guy um telling something to someone else, and I was like, oh my god. But we were already inside and we even had to sign like waivers and stuff like that. I was like, oh shit. But yeah. Um it was almost our turn, pero I forgot what happened. Que I think it was gonna be over. I forgot. Este, me and my other two roommates, like we went all at the same time. Clearly, they told us I'm not gonna say what they told us, but they clearly said everything correctly. Like right when we enter the room, like he read our energy right from like once we opened the door. He started telling me stuff, and then he told one of my other roommates stuff too, and he told the other one too. So we all heard each other's stuff. We all heard each other, and I was like, oh shit, like this shit is for real, whatever. That's one of the stories. The second story, um, again, there was a little event, but that was like up in the school because the event that we had previously that was like for housing students. The other event was for all everyone, like all the college students. It was at school. So again, I went with another roommate. I went with another roommate, and I guess we had like our angel read, and the girl told me, okay, like pick some cards, pick a card. She had like different cards, and because she told me, oh, I'm gonna tell you your angel. I'm okay. So yeah, she like tells me to pick a card. I pick a card, and she's like, okay, like read the message. I forgot what the message said, pero it was a nice message. Like it's always something positive. He, I read it and everything, and it's just like, okay, now read the name of your angel. And it turns out that the name of my angel was one of my friends that passed away. I had not told anything to this person, to the girl, um, about my friend that had passed away. Like I had never told her anything about it. I didn't know her, nothing, whatever. And then she started to tell me, "Oh my God, is this your friend?" Oh, because I was like, I was in shock, I was like, because I read her name, and I was like in shock, like I was with my mouth open. She's like, "What happened?" And then I was like, "Oh my God, like this was my friend, a friend that I had." And she's like, "Okay." And then I don't know what she did, and she's like, "Oh, like is this your friend who passed away in a car accident?" She told me her age, and she told me the year that she passed away. And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "Yeah, well, she's your angel." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Like she's my angel?" Like wow, like that caught me in surprise. That was surprising for me, but at the same time, like it wasn't surprising because I've had always dreamed with her um since she passed away. Like she passed away in the year 2020, and ever since she passed away, I've always dreamt her. And I remember the dream so vividly, and I would always be like, "Oh my God, like is she trying to tell me something? I don't know, like does she want me to go visit at her grave?" But it was crazy for me because like yeah, we were friends and everything, but we stopped like why I didn't talk to her in a while. Like it was a long time. We would follow each other on social media. We would tell each other happy birthday and stuff like that, but it wasn't like we weren't like close. We were just like friends, like someone and it's like, oh yeah, it's my friend, like I fuck with her and stuff like that. Pero pero sí, and I don't know. And when she passed away, because I was a senior in high school when she passed away. When I came from Mexico, like the next day I went to school, or like that like Monday I went to school because I came back like on a Friday. I went to school and I asked the principal that if I could collect money for this person because everyone knew her. And yeah, he gave me permission, and I put the box like in the office, and everyone was giving money out to her, supporting her family. Like I filled up the box like three times. So yeah, so after that, like I would always dream with her. Right now, I haven't dreamt with her, pero I did go visit her back in January, I think. Yeah, back in January before I came back to school to LA. I went to go visit her, and I haven't like had a dream with her or anything. But yeah, when she told me about her being my angel, like I quickly called one of my friends and I told her everything. I was like, "Oh, like this person just told me that she's my angel." And my other friend, she was really close to her. So yeah. So I told her, and she was like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah, like oh my God." That's been one of like the things that had hit me a lot. Especially because it's someone I knew and like that passed away. My second story that I'm going to tell, it it's it has happened recently 3 times, and You know, I'm like, ugh, I'm like, I'm not the only one who has been hearing this. So I work at a school, at a little preschool. I'm not gonna say the name. I was about to say the name. I'm not gonna say the name of it. But I work in a preschool, and little kids, whatever, this and that. Um, I used to go in like at 6:30 a.m. and whenever I would like get there first, because like two teachers opened up the school, um, I would always get like a little, like not scared, pero like a little weird feeling. But whatever, like I'm like I'm at school, I'm like I feel safe, whatever, this or that. So now, like for a past month, my supervisor told me that she wanted to open, and me and the other teacher would close. So I was like, yeah, like whatever. And we would get out. We got out until 6. That was like our time. So so yeah. So I think it all has been happening in this month of October. Um, a toy. I'm gonna go into detail right now, but a toy has has turned on while none of us have ever touched it. Like it has played on its own, and I'm like, I didn't see. Like it has played on its own, and we freak out. Like we get scared. But okay, so the first time that it happened, okay, let me tell you guys about the toy. So the toy that we have, I'll put like a little example here, like a little picture, so you guys um could like see like what I mean, because I'm gonna try to be like make sense as much as I can. Pero okay, so we have puzzles, right? We have like puzzle pieces, not your typical or like puzzles, pero like it's like a little. They're like the heart puzzles that you could take out like each piece and then put it back, and they're like made from wood. Again, I'm gonna put a picture somewhere here so you guys can know like más o menos como es. So yeah, there we have many of those puzzles, but one specific puzzle, it's a farm puzzle, and it's a thick one. Like it's a thick one and a heavy one. And you you take out the pieces, and as you go piece by piece, it's an animal. It's like an animal thing. It makes the animal sound. So let's say there's a cow and you put the cow back, it's gonna make the moo sound. If you there's like also a cat and like a dog and like a chicken, not chicken, a rooster, a pig, and like as you go putting back the pieces, it makes like the animal sound. So we were closing, right? We were closing. We put all of the toys from outside inside because we've heard that people steal the toys. They climb over the school and they steal the toys. So for like safety reasons, we always bring everything back inside. That's like our closing. So we bring all the puzzles that the kids have. We bring them back inside, and we were about to leave. It was like 5:45, 5:50, something like that. Um, we were about to leave, and I just hear like a meow meow sound, like meow meow. And I look at the teacher because it was like my spine. Because I look at the teacher, and then she looks at me, and I thought that the teacher had made that sound, and then I look at her face, that like all scared, like all like that, and I'm like, it wasn't you, teacher? And she's like, no, teacher, and it was a toy. We're like, oh my god, we got so scared. So the toy turned on, and the thing is, it has no on or off button. Like you have to manually pick up the puzzle, and put it back in for it to make the sound. Like nothing can like I don't know how to say it, pero nada puede ocasionar ese sonido unless you take out the piece. Like nada puede ocasionar ese sonido. And like you taking out the piece, it doesn't make any sound. It's you putting back the piece that makes the sound. So yeah, so and there's like nothing touching it, like nothing marketing it, nada. Like it's just the toy, the puzzle piece there with the little animals. And that was the first time that happened. We got scared. We got so scared. But whatever, you know? We let it pass. And also because the supervisor had told us that que aquí espantan. She's like, ay, cuidado because aquí espantan. And we're like, teacher, don't tell us that. And then like weeks later, that happened. So whatever. The second time it happened, we freaked out again. So we were putting everything away. The classroom is pretty long. It's like it's a long classroom. It's not wide, it's just long. It's like really long. And I was like in the other side of the classroom, like all the way in the back, like let's say like the back and the front. And the puzzles usually we put it on top of a table and it's like in the front of the classroom. I was all the way in the back of the classroom. Again, we were about to leave already. And the toy goes off again. Like it makes this time it made the pig sound. It made the pig sound. Me and the teacher look at each other. We stared and we ran out of there. We got so scared. Like, oh my god, we just heard the sound really, really loud and was we saw the puzzle piece and we're like, fuck, you know? So we ran out of the classroom. It's the good thing we had like almost finished. We were almost about to leave. Y pues sí, there was like people outside and like they saw us ran out of the classroom. And we're like, oh my god, not again. Like that's so scary. I don't know why it's always going off. Y pues así, right? Okay. Now, the third time it happened was this past week. Again, we were closing and I forgot what animal sound it made, but it went off. It went off again. We did freak out and everything, pero like we were like, fuck, like not again. We were about to finish as well. We left, and it's always like when we're about to leave. It's almost when we're about to leave. Um, the toys always like on top of all of the puzzles. So I don't know, like we find no explanation for this. Like why is this always happening? And like it always like catches us by surprise. Like we don't it's not like it happens every day or every week. Like no, like it just happens on random ass days. Y pues sí, I was like, fuck. So those are the scary things that had happened to me recently. Um I don't know. I don't know. I find no explanation. I feel like it's something because I don't because the only time it's supposed to make a sound is when you put the piece back. So previously the piece doesn't have to be there anymore and like someone has to put the piece back. But yeah. So that was my recent stories, the recent scary stories that have happened to me. So let me know what you think it was, like if there's a logic to it. I don't know. Um but yeah. So I don't know. Um I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was. I can't find like a logic or anything. So quién sabe qué será. Maybe it's a spirit. It's a child spirit. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Um, episode 2 of my podcast. Hopefully, I can continue this. You know, I have fun talking and just yapping. You know, so yeah. Subscribe, like this video, and support me in all my other videos as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video.